Yo, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is your boy, the one and only, the true and living legend, HyDro J23, coming to you live with another very special edition of Independent Scene. I am your host. Once again, I am your host, HyDro J23. I am so delighted to be with you guys on this evening. I know it's been a long time. It's been a little minute since I've been up here, but like I said, your boy is back. So I'm trying my best to come back a little bit more. So I've been having a few things going on here and there, but like I said, I'm not going to let that stop me because, like I said, I am back in the building. I am back in effect. Today, we got a really dope guest in the building. He goes by the name of I Am HyDro Bro, a.k.a. Kush, exclusive kid. I hope I said his name right. If I didn't, then please forgive me. To my special guest, if I got your name wrong, I'm pretty sure, we'll reiterate that so that way I can get it right. But like I said, for those of you that are joining us, gonna be tuning in, I appreciate you for tuning in. I appreciate you for watching. I'm definitely, like I said, delighted to be with you guys once again because, like I said, it has been a long time since I've been up here. But like I said, we're trying to make a comeback, guys. So definitely, make sure I hope that you guys are ready because you already know how this show goes down. You already know how the game goes. You already know how we operate. So with that being said, we're going to get my guest in the building and we're going to get the show on the road, you know what I'm saying? So without, let me see. Let me get my guy in here real quick. We're going to get my mans in here. And then we're going to get the party started, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I appreciate all of y'all for always rocking with your boy, tuning in with your boy, you know what I'm saying? It definitely means a lot. Like I said, I know it's been a little minute, but like I said, your boy is back. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, I sent my request out to my guests, waiting for him to pop in. And we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna chop it up. We're gonna talk. We're gonna, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna get some questions answered. And with that, already he's in the building. So ladies and gentlemen, I ask that you help me please welcome my guest at this time. I am HyDro. Let's get it.
Yo,
We in the building,
yo.
Slushy. You already know the motherfucking deal. Your boy HyDro, the motherfucking slushy kid. It's HyDro, the motherfucking slushy kid, you feel me? What's good, my nigga Huncho? Nice to meet you, my boy.
Nice to meet you too, my boy.
Man,
How's
everything
everything with you,
good.
my
I
boy?
see him coming up in here, man. Everything good, man. You feel me? We going up, man. It's what we do.
Most definitely. Well, first of all, man, let me welcome you to the podcast, man. Definitely it's an honor and a pleasure to be chopping it up with you, man. Heard so much about you. Can't wait to get into it. But real quickly, so I'm going to go ahead and let you know I need you to introduce yourself to all the family that's going to be tuning in, that's going to be watching.
All right.
And then we're going to get right
Hey,
into
like
it,
I
my boy.
said, for everybody that's new joining in to the live, man, I see y'all coming in. I appreciate everybody tuning in. Once again, it's your boy HyDro, the Slushy Kid, man, and that's Slushy with an X, XLUSHIE, Slushy Kid, and Kid is an acronym, K.I.D. Keep it drippy. You feel me? We slushing over here. This is what we do, big slushy
Yeah.
shit. You feel me?
That part. We're gonna go ahead and get into it. So first things first, man. How did you get into the music scene, man? And when did you start? And when did you know what I'm saying, start taking this
Okay,
thing
so
serious, man?
as far as getting into the music scene is in rapping myself, I got into it. I wrote my first verse in middle school, but I got into actually rapping in high school. So that's when I recorded my first track. But as far as music, bruh, I've been in it since I was little. I've loved rap. I've loved hip hop since I was dead ass a little young in a car seat. You feel me? So. Yeah,
Okay.
that's always been me.
Okay.
But right now, I'm finally taking it serious. I took it serious maybe about 3 to 4 years ago. You feel me? And so
Okay.
linked up with my boy, long time business partner, and joined Nation 9 Music. You dig me? So this is what we do.
Okay. Okay, all right. So my next question, and I appreciate you for for giving us some feedback on that. So my next question, let's talk about the name, the Xlushie Kid. How did you come up with that name? Where did the name come from? Where
All
did it
right, man.
originate?
So, okay, so I'm gonna break it down like this. HyDro itself is an extension of my dance name. So I've been dancing since I
Okay,
was just as young. You feel me? I've been a dancer and loving hip hop since I was 3. You feel me? So I loved
okay,
hip hop since before I was 3, but I was dancing since I was 3. And eventually, once I, further got into the dance community, I found out, some people got different nicknames. Here, people, people got stage names. So I was like, okay, let me just get a stage name. So, long story short, I came up with HyDro. Got HyDro because it explains my movements. I'm a fluid dancer, so got fluid movements. HyDro. HyDro is water, fluid. You feel me? But then it eventually evolved as I took it on and I became actually HyDro. It's not even that I became HyDro. It's more like HyDro became me. You feel me? And more as HyDro became me, I found my style, found me more, and that's when the slushy stuff came in because, we in this whole drip culture now, and everybody dripping and stuff. Shout out to I gotta send a shout out to Houston every time I say it, bro, because they started this shit. Shout out Southwalk and all them boys, but everybody dripping now, and they do it a little different in Houston to the point where it's an actual culture. So I just saw it. I saw what they was doing over there, and I was like, it's not that I'm copying them. It's like, damn, that's where I fit in because I never fit. It always felt like I never fit in anywhere over here. I'm always too white for the black kids, too black for the white kids. You feel me? But I found somewhere to fit
right, right,
in, and it's not even anywhere that I can actually access. You feel me? Physically access. But I took it on as myself. You feel me?
okay,
I identify with the drip culture, but me being HyDro, I always got to make shit meet at the end of the day. So I know I'm
okay.
a cold ass nigga at everything I do. So whenever sauce freeze up, what that shit turn into?
Shit,
It turned into a
boy.
slushy. You dig me? Whenever sauce freeze up, it turned into a slushy.
Okay,
So we on this slushy shit. It still drip. You feel me? So we still out here dripping. But I call it slushy. So we
okay,
slushing out this bitch.
okay, okay. That's what's up. That's what's up. All right. So my next thing, my man, is tell us a little bit. I'm gonna kind of be switching it up a little bit, but tell us a little bit about your growing up, man. What was going on like for you as a kid, man? Talk to us about your childhood. Like, what was that? What was that
Man,
like for you?
okay. So I kind of grew up all over the place because I was a military brat. Um, I was born in
Okay.
Havelock, North Carolina, which it's on the naval
Oh,
base because my mom, or actually both of my parents was in the
okay.
military. My mom was in the Navy, and my dad was a Marine. So I was born there.
Okay.
Eventually ended up moving to Dayton, Ohio as an infant. Stayed in Dayton until I was 3, and my first known home was Charlotte because we came back home and moved to Charlotte, North Carolina. So Charlotte is where I resonate. Charlotte is what really made and shaped my personality. So, but I left Charlotte
Okay.
at the end of 4th grade and moved to South Carolina, which is where I am now. You feel me? But I'm only like
Okay.
45 minutes to an hour outside of Charlotte, so I'm right down the road. You feel me? So,
Right. Right.
but
Right. Right.
it's been ups and downs. I like to think I've had a pretty normal childhood. I was, I ain't come from the silver spoon. I've definitely stayed in the trenches before. And and me being a kid, I
Right.
ain't even realized that, yeah, we in the trenches, but being an adult, you grow up, you
Right.
realize certain things. But
Right.
um,
Right.
man, I don't know. We done went through a lot. We done been up to where we ain't worried for nothing. You feel me? Nothing was hurting, and we done been low to the point where we was homeless. You feel me? So we done braved a lot. But I done. And when I say we, I mean me and my family. Me, my mom, my sister. You feel me? We done went through a lot, but at the end of the day, it just strengthened us to get to where we are now. Like my little sister's at college, my mom is back in school, and and I'm
Okay.
making moves in this music game and making these big movements for real. So
Okay.
that's how it went.
I
I can
feel
only
that.
I can only I can only be thankful of the road that I've traveled to get here for real.
That part, that part. Okay, okay. So, so still kind of on the topic, man. How does the people that support you, that are around you, that know about you, that know about your music and your style, what do they think about this, and your career choice as far as rapping? Like, how do they
It's
view
just
this?
it's a surprising amount of support, honestly, because when I was younger, my mom was like, "You feel me? I can't be no rapper. That's like the
Right,
least likely career outcome." She was like, I had a better chance of getting into the NBA or doing that, you know." And so, and my mom was very
right,
supportive,
right,
but she ain't really want me to be a rapper. But as times change,
right,
mindsets change, and she found out I was pretty good at it. And she heard my music, and she was like, you know, it's decent. You feel me? So she's been my number one supporter. And from her, pretty much the rest of my family is just kind of fell on board with it. They asked me about it. I don't know how many of them actually listen to my music. I know a good. I know the ones who do, and the ones who who do listen to my music. They know who they are, and I love them to death. But you feel me?
right.
It's still support all around the board. My family know what I'm doing, and they support it. So I'm happy. You know,
Okay.
my grandmother said she would listen to it. I just gotta make cleaner music. I said, I can't do it. I can't do it, Gigi.
Ain't nothing
Man.
wrong with that. Hey, listen, with
Hey,
it,
what's up, Cuzzo?
trust is every
I see you in the
folks.
comments, man. What's going on, man? The Blacksmith. Hey, shout out to any artists you watching this. You need beats, hit that man up. You feel me? Pennsylvania in the building.
That, that part, that part. All right, so real quickly, so when it comes to your music, man, what is it about your sound, your style, your flow, your plethora of music that makes the people go crazy? Like, what is it about your sound specifically that
I
makes
love
you
this
that makes you
question,
stand out?
man. All right, so okay, when I say I love hip hop, bro, I love all facets of hip
Right.
hop. Yeah, there's gonna be certain rappers
Okay.
that I talk shit about. I ain't gonna name drop. But there's gonna be certain rappers that I talk shit
Okay.
about. You feel me? Certain sounds that I talk shit about because you feel me? I'm a '90s baby, so I do come from a certain era too. You dig?
Okay.
So at the same time, I love all facets of hip hop and I love all facets of music. That being said,
Okay.
I'm a moderate heavy metal fan and a huge hip hop fan. You feel me?
Okay.
So
Okay.
I like to fuse the two. And I can really
Okay.
say that I admire XXX Tentacion, rest in peace. You feel me? God rest his soul. Because he wasn't afraid to actually put it out there and change up the genre like that. So that being said, I fuse rock and roll with my shit, man. Sometimes I can sing, I can harmonize. I'm not Usher out this bitch or you feel me, Chris Brown or nothing. But I got a little bit of a tune. But I like this
Okay.
more hip hop and then screamo type shit. I got a song that's on a drill beat that's of me screaming. You feel me? And that
Okay.
my engineer that recorded me, he always talks about it every time I go to the studio because he's like, bro, I've never heard a sound like that. So I just got a way
Okay.
of with my music just keeping you bouncing, man. Because I like lyrics too at the same time, and I also have
Right.
a lot of unorthodox rhythms. So
Okay.
I feel
I feel that. I feel that. Okay. Okay, so let me ask you this. So when it comes to putting out music, like what is it how do you mentally prepare yourself to put out the music that you put out? Like how do you mentally prepare for that?
um my hardest thing, honestly, is finding a date. Honestly, I
Okay.
have that's my that's my that's my most I ain't gonna say weakest, but most needed to be improved trait, for lack of a better phrase or better word. Because I
Okay.
like to drop stuff, and I have a bad habit of wanting to just drop it whenever I feel like dropping it, and in this industry you can't do that.
Right.
But I like the dates that I do drop my music on. I like to attach them to certain sentimental things in my life. Like my single Genjutsu, I dropped on my mother's birthday back in 2019.
Okay.
2019. I dropped it on my mother's
Okay.
birthday, and also uh know a few. I dropped that on 420. I want to say, I want to say it was 420. I dropped that on.
Okay.
So and
Okay.
people, if you know, you know. I ain't got to explain that one. So
Yeah.
I like to place meaning behind everything that I do. So if there's a date that I drop it on, believe that there's a reason I'm dropping it on that date.
Okay, okay. So let me ask you this, and again, definitely some dope responses, man. Definitely appreciate you for being bold to speak on it, man. But let me ask you this: so when it comes to putting your music out streaming wise, like do you put your music on all streaming platforms, or do you wait, build up for the first drop, then put it and then listen to the rest of the world, or how do you go about
Right
doing that?
now, and I'm giving a little bit of free game to whoever watching. But right now, my formula right now for my drops, I have two ways I'm going to drop music. I have either an Audio Mac exclusive for people that
Okay,
want to go listen to like songs that I drop on YouTube beats and already known beats, and you throwback beats, things like that, things of that nature, covers and things of that nature. I'm gonna drop that on Audio Mac. But for all of my original
okay,
music and original composition, that's what goes on streaming platforms. And then whenever I drop it, I just drop it on all platforms at once. I like to drop the video with it too as well, though.
okay, okay. That's what's up. I feel that. There's nothing wrong with dropping videos because the visuals count for everything. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? All right, so let me ask you this, man. When it comes to stage presence, being on stage in front of all the supporters, all as they say, the fans, as we like to call them out there, what is the energy and the pandemonium like when you're on that stage and you're doing your thing? Talk to us
Man,
about that.
okay. I've never, this is a little different. I don't get to drop my catchphrase in in interviews too often, but whenever I hit the stage, this is what I tell the stage every time. I tell the crowd every time. It doesn't matter if it's one person, 1,000 people, 5 people, 10 people, or I'm just
Right.
imagining everybody and there's nobody in this bitch. I'm gonna be in my world regardless. So it's up to you to vibe with me or not. And then after that,
Right.
they
Right.
drop the music. And once that happens, bro, you in for the HyDro experience, whether you like it or not, bro. Because you going people always okay. For me, it's just me showing me on stage. But for when I get off the stage and I talk to the audience and the crowd, they tell me like, "Yo, bro, you really have like an energy to you that's like infectious, bro. I don't know what it is. Like even if I'm not hyped, even if I stand like just stand, that's the crazy thing for me. I feel like if I just stand in one spot, I'm not doing enough. Some people can
Right.
perform in
Right.
that one
Right.
spot for the whole set. Me, I feel like if
Right.
I'm
Right.
standing in one spot, I'm not doing enough. So even if I take like two
Okay.
steps to the side on Homer songs that I've performed, people be like, "Bro, you just got an
Right.
energy to you, bro. I don't know what it is. And I'm fucking with you, dog. Like I want to see you for real some more." And it is what it is. I'll be like, I
Yeah.
appreciate it. I appreciate all the love. But when I get on that stage, man, I can't explain it, bro. It's just HyDro. Y'all gotta come see it. We Xlushie.
Okay. Okay. So talk to that part. That part. So real quick, man. So when it comes, so here's the thing. Of course, you got people out there that listen to your music, that follow you, that support you. As I said before, how does it feel to know that you are an artist that people have now been put on to, that have been listening to, but singing your song, singing your lyrics, and you're actually in front of them and they're singing your lyrics right back to you, like, and the crowd is reacting back to you. How does that feeling feel for you?
Bro, it feels crazy whenever I do it because honestly, I haven't been to a place where everybody 100% knows the song. You feel me? Like there may be one or two people in the audience that do know my song. You feel me? And that's just they rock with me like that. But I have gone to a venue that was full of people. I'm talking about a packed venue before, and performed a song that nobody knew, but by the end of the song, I had them singing it back to me. And when I tell you, man, that shit was so crazy. I went in there and I took over the whole damn show by myself and had them vibing so much that everybody was literally singing that song back, and everybody was like, "Yo, that shit is hard, bro." It's often the song that I play for people because this is one of the first songs that I made when I first got to college, and that was back around the time where I started dabbling and getting serious, but I wasn't all the way there. But it was one of them songs, and this is the song that what a lot of people tell me makes them fans of me. Even if I play them like all the newer shit that I got, I play them this song, and they'll be like, "Bruh, that's hard." So.
Okay, all right, I feel that. So that's definitely, and that's, as you said, that's nothing but love, man. When you get that love like that, man, it's definitely something that can't be explained. You know what I'm saying? It's always, we're always grateful for the opportunities that we get, you know what I'm saying, to be in front of people and to showcase our talent and to showcase what we can do. So anytime to be able to do that and give it to them and then they give it right back to us, and it's nothing but, positive vibes, good vibes, the
Oh
whole way
God,
through,
man.
you know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to tell you, man. That's what we all about, man. We all about good vibes, all about positivity, man. Me and my boys, shout out SONY, we on the End of Violence tour right now, man. Show coming up we about to be, me and my boy Braz, we about to be in DC for the Sankofa International Conference. So, all my DC people, if you're out there, pop out, and then we'll be in Greensboro, North Carolina for the End of Violence tour, for real. And at our sponsor store, Just Casual, shout out Mr. Raul. And we'll be out there to meet and greet. We're not performing, but we got a competition for anybody wants to get in. You win a paid headliner spot for Feisty Fest Wilmington. So tap in. Well, that's also too, man. I'm not just an artist, man. I do like to give opportunities and give back too. So y'all contact me and we can lock in and do some business, man.
Okay. Now let me ask you this, man. So when it comes to, whenever you have the time to, have that free time to yourself, what is it that HyDro does in his spare time and his free time when he's not doing music, when he's not, plugged in or tuned into a show or an event? Like, what does HyDro like to do
I see
in
my
his
boy
free time?
Braz in the comments too. You feel me? Shout out my boy. But let me answer that though. I do a lot, man. That's the crazy part. This is why the Xlushie. This is where the Xlushie shit come in, bro. Because I tell you, I'm cold at everything I do. I ain't saying I'm the best, and I'm over everybody at what the fuck I do. But I'm that nigga at the end of the day, still though, man. Like I said, bro, I've been dancing since I was 3, bro. So I like to dance. I'll just be gliding throughout the day, And for anybody that knows me, I like to skateboard, bro. I'm a videographer too. I do my own music videos. I do music videos for other people too. Hydronic Productions, tap in. I'm an artist as well. I can draw. I do graffiti. I've done my own cover arts and stuff. Kind of A&R, I don't like to look at myself as an A&R, but my bros tell me all the time I gotta accept it. We're A&Rs at this point too. I do a lot. I do a lot, man. And then just write. Sometimes, bro, I got so many verses that's been out there that I've lost that either have been recorded or written that nobody ever hear because I forgot them. I lost the phone and the verse is gone, and it was like one of the hardest shit I've ever written in my life.
Wow. So all right. So you know what? So to that point, you know that they like to call sometimes sometimes writer's block. I was just about to ask, do you get that writer's block, and how long does it take?
Definitely, man. I get writer's block damn near every time I go to the studio, bro. Damn near, unless I get into that zone where I'm just like they just coming to me. I'm just like, yeah, we in there, we in the pocket. At that point, I could damn near freestyle a song if I wanted to. But other than that, hey, bro, I literally just got off of like a maybe 2 to 3 month writer's block just last week. So, and it's been songs. I got whole songs that's written down in my phone. Like I got studio time tonight that I'm about to go get off my chest.
Right.
But bro, it's hard. Sometimes it's hard. You gotta draw from certain inspirations, and then if you in one of the modes where you're not feeling necessarily any kind of way, you can't just drum up an emotion like, oh yeah, I'm sad. Let me write a sad song. It don't work like that. Right. I'm happy. I mean, let me write "Happy" by Pharrell. It's not gonna work like that, bro. You gotta actually be feeling happy. You gotta actually be feeling sad. You gotta actually be feeling them type of feelings to put that real shit. Because I don't cap in my music either, bro. The shit that I speak about, I'm not gonna say, okay, yeah, I can bend and flex maybe how it happened, you know, because this is a verse, but they real life situations at the end of the day too, though. Even it's just about what niggas go through. I'm not out here incriminating niggas or snitching on myself like everybody else is starting to do now, but I'm speaking on the real, like old rappers used to do. You know what I mean? So shout out to the ones that listen to music deeper than the beat, bro. Because it's deeper than rap, for real.
For real. I definitely agree with that. So you spoke about being a '90s kid, man. You know, there was a lot of '90s music, man, that really changed the game, that really changed the revolution of today's generation, man. And to that point, man, I was gonna ask you, man, like, who were some of your favorite '90s artists or any artists for that matter?
I got listening to eras of favorite. That's my thing, bro. I'm one of them niggas. I don't have a favorite overall. I'd say it's my overall favorite. If I had to choose my overall, like DJ, you got gun to your head, nigga. Choose your favorite overall rapper. You can't be in the gray area. I'd say Busta Rhymes.
Right.
You feel me? Busta's my favorite rapper. But outside of that, though, I don't have one particular favorite rapper, bro. I have eras of different favorite rappers. So 90s, and then I got a list of my favorites of the era. So 90s, I'm gonna go Leaders of the New School, cause boy, Tribe Called Quest, Wu-Tang, Camp Lo. How many out of name? That's like 5 already. I'm gonna give you 8. I'm gonna give you 8. I said Camp Lo, from the 90s. Big L. I got 2 more. Craig Mack and Craig Mack and I know who it is. It's right there on the tip of my tongue. I'm about to be like, how did I forget?
Oh, good. It happens.
I'm trying not to say Biggie because that's like everybody. Come on now, Biggie ain't gonna count. Biggie don't count. Right, like come on now. So
that's the Biggie's the ultimate.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? All right, I feel that.
But when we got to wait, move it. I'm gonna go move into the golden era though. To the golden era, I'm gonna go Ludacris. I ain't gonna say T.I. was my favorite, but T.I. get an honorable mention.
Okay.
50 Cent, Lloyd Banks.
Okay.
Lloyd Banks
Okay.
and Game. And
Okay.
I'm gonna give one more. And from the golden era, Missy Elliott. And then
Powerhouse.
from now, I'm gonna say, of course, Wayne. And then I'm gonna mix it up too. I'm gonna give some new names in this one. Wayne, and motherfuckers gonna be like, what? How you name all these lyrical niggas and Yachty? Take Off. Rest in peace, my boy.
Okay. Most definitely.
Tyler the Creator.
Okay.
Schoolboy Q and G Herbo.
Okay. All right.
Oh, and Sauce Walker.
So
and Sauce
hitters,
Walker.
man. Okay. Okay. So it sounds like you got a pretty good lengthy list of people that you really were inspired by, man. So that's definitely a big list, man. So definitely shouts out to all the iconic musical legends out here that paved the way and that's changing the game, man, each and every single day, man. You know what I'm saying? So I want to ask you this. I want to ask you this, man. What's been the best piece of advice you've gotten in your lifetime, my boy?
Best piece of advice. Keep it simple. Keep it simple and problem solving. Literally, my mom used to tell me problem solving. That's literally that's how she used to tell me. She used to help me whenever I got into a rut or there was something I couldn't figure out, not even necessarily on like homework type stuff, but just like a life situation. If I can't figure it out, she'd help me figure it out and literally look at me and say, problem solving. And that really stuck with me. So that's really how I move now. That's how, in addition with a logistical brain that function on just straight logic, and then try not to bring emotions into my mindset and decision making. You gotta have a good problem solving, a good adaptability at problem solving in order to, keep your mind in a non-emotional, lane. It's hard to put it together, but you dig me? It's all about problem solving at the end of the day, man. Just worry about you, keep it simple, problem solving, common sense, which is sadly what a lot of people lack nowadays.
That part. Okay, so if you could give some advice to a younger artist or up and coming artist, what would that advice be to that person?
If you're gonna take it serious, do it. If you're gonna take it serious, decide now. Don't wait, because I've seen what these young niggas are out here doing. You can make it when you're 3. You feel me?
Right.
You ain't even gotta be a teenager to be a rapper or be an artist out here no more. So
that part.
If you're gonna be serious about it, be serious about it and invest in yourself. Invest in your craft. Even if you don't want to be a lyrical rapper, invest in yourself. That's the only way you're gonna get anywhere, bro.
That part. I feel you on that. I feel you on all of that. Okay, man. So my next thing, man, is that when it comes to you as a person, you as a whole, what is the one thing that you want the people to always know about you or remember about you? When it comes to everything that you've done in your life thus far.
Yeah, as far as how I want to be remembered, I want niggas just to know that nigga HyDro was always fresh and he was always real. God, that's my legacy, bro. Everything that I leave behind, the business will speak for itself. The business moves and whatever I decide, whatever ventures, arise from my rise to success, that'll speak for itself. But as far as character right here in the heart, I want you to remember that HyDro was clean as hell. That nigga kept it slushy, kept it drippy. And I want you to remember that that nigga was real as fuck. One of the realest niggas that you would ever meet.
No, I had a Phantom. I mean, yeah, I only had one. But yeah, so I get that. So let me ask you this question. So if you could take any song from any genre, from any artist, and turn it into your own, what would that song be?
Ooh, that's a good question. Damn. I ain't never been asked nothing like that. That's the type of shit that I think about by myself. Like, damn, for music, damn. I never expected somebody to ask nothing like that. That's a good question, bro. I'll fuck with that.
I
Let me
appreciate
see. If I can, bro, that's you. Do you realize the list that I just gave you? Do you not know that there's so many motherfucking songs that I could choose from right now, bro? Like, oh my god, oh my god, bro. Hold on. What the fuck? Hold on. Let me. Damn. I gotta narrow it down to one.
Yeah, but we got to narrow it down to one. If you could take one song from any genre, from any artist, and turn it into your own, who would that artist be, and what would that song be?
Okay. Damn.
That's a thinker for you.
Damn. Okay. Oh, this is like do you or do you not want the $1 million? If you want the $1 million,
Right.
Damn, nigga. Okay, hold on. All right. Shit. My heart will never feel content with this question. But okay, I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say Southern Hospitality by Ludacris.
Okay. Good. Yeah, that's a good one. I fuss with that. That's a good one. I fuss with that one. Okay. Now, why would you choose Southern Hospitality?
Because that's one of the most. That's one of my main influential tracks of my whole sound, bro. Like, you want to hear one of the seeds that made HyDro? Listen to that song. that right there is ridiculous. Bro, there's so many other ways I could have went. Put your hands on my eyes, could see. I could put the shit would make you jump. Could have went. I could have went.
Right.
Stunting 101 by 50. I could have went. Come on, bro. Like, I told you I got a list. I got a damn list. I'm trying to tell you, bro, man, that shit is hard to narrow down, bro. You put me in a fucking spot right there. Like, I hope y'all don't think that I was really like over here overreacting and shit, cause that shit was dead ass a hard question.
I'm tired to tell you, boy. I'm tired to tell you. Stuff like that happens, my boy. You gotta be ready for it.
Me, it was good. What's good? Hola. You know damn right I'm still dancing. Shit, I just ain't with the squad no more. You know what it is. But I see you. Appreciate you tuning in.
So let me ask you this, man. You know what I'm saying? You've done your music, man. You've danced, man. You doing all these other ventures, all these other different things that you do, man. What is it about yourself? If you go back to your 10-year-old self and tell your 10-year-old and give your 10-year-old self some advice on right from then to now, what would that advice be?
Speak.
Okay.
I'd go back and I'd tell that little nigga, hey, bro,
Get out that shy shit. And I can
Okay.
only say that now, and the crazy shit is I still got inklings of it within me. Like that's still me. You don't never truly lose yourself. You just grow out
Right.
of certain habits to the best of your ability.
Right.
So I'm still a little shy here and there.
Right.
You feel me in certain situations, but once I pull the trigger on something, then normally you feel me. I'm good. I can function. But I would go
Okay.
back and I would tell him, hey, bro, you know they ain't gonna bite you, right? And even if they don't like you,
Right.
fuck them. Because they really don't matter at the
And
end of the day, bro. Because you keep doing you, they gonna end up liking you anyway.
that part. That part. Now, let me ask you this real quick. Has there ever been a time in your life where you put out an album or a track or a song and you whip back and listen to it and you're like, yo, like, this is really my shit. Like, I did this shit. Like, what has been that song for you? Like, what has been that song that either yourself or the people that have told you, like, yo, this shit is it. Like, this
Hey,
is the one.
man. Okay, I got two of them. One of them is actually dropped right now on
Okay.
Audio Mac. Y'all go and stream that. It's called Let Me Spaz Part 1. I wanted to go ahead and just pick a track where I literally just bar niggas down for about a good 3 minutes. You feel me? So
Okay.
ain't no hook on it at all. I'm just piecing niggas up with bars, straight bars. Um, and
Okay.
once I listened to that, I was like, that was more of a I still got it type thing to me because I had gotten used to making
Okay.
songs with hook verse, eight
Right, right,
16.
right, right,
But when I started rapping, I was
right.
writing full 34s and 32s and 64s. You feel me? And that
Okay.
was just off the top of my
Okay.
head, writing in a notebook, 32s and 64s,
Right,
just going
right.
up like trying rapping it to a beat and realizing that I done went the whole fucking beat. You feel me? So I wanted to
Right.
get
That part.
back to that kind of as a ode to my younger self. And so that's what Let Me Spaz
Okay.
is about. But the other one, the one that I like just listened to and I was like, yo, this is a fucking masterpiece. It's an unreleased track. It's
Yeah.
unreleased and it's I
Okay.
don't know when it's coming and it's gonna take a good minute for it to come. But when it does, it's gonna fucking go stupid. It's another one of the ones where I'm screaming, I'm doing my heavy metal shit on it. But it's a smooth song. It's a
Okay.
song that really the song is really about or it's about simulating a shroom trip. That's what the song is about.
Okay.
So
Okay.
so conceptually, if you listen to the song is a musical representation of the shroom trip. You know.
Okay.
But well, I
I
listened to
feel
that
that. I feel
and
that.
just how I fused the screams and the melodies within the song, I was listening. I was like, bro, that shit is different. I fucks with that. I love that song. And then to this day, that's still one of my favorite songs.
Okay. Okay. I feel that. I feel that. Much respect to that. Much respect. Okay. So I believe in storytelling. Storytelling in the terms of music, lyrics. You know, as I said before, get kind of trying to get back into that real feel good music. Do you believe in the storytelling aspect of hip
Yes,
hop and music?
I love it. And that's one of the things that I haven't necessarily been able to accomplish within my music because it's partially because I haven't
Okay.
tried, and then also partially too because it's hard as fuck. But
Right.
I'm starting to learn how to fuse little elements into it with my new song that I'm actually about to drop soon. I'm honestly thinking about dropping it before. Well, I don't know if I'll be able to get it in before the end of this month, but within April it'll definitely drop. And I added a little bit of storytelling and fused elements of storytelling into that verse, and that's one of my favorite verses right now. So that's one of the songs that I don't normally listen to my music for real. So whenever I have a song that is mine and I'm listening to it on repeat, I know it's a good one.
Okay. 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 And it's crazy that you said that because I was just about to ask you, as an artist, do you listen to your own music? Why is that? Because you have a lot of artists that do, some that don't. But for you, Why don't you feel that you listen to your music knowing that you created
because it's because of two reasons. One is because there's one song of mine that I drug it out, and also because people liked it so much it got played out to me. But the beat is fucking nasty. Okay. Don't get me wrong. The song is hard. It's a hard ass song, even still when I listen to it. But I'm just tired of it. And we was running with it for so long that I got tired of it. I wanted a new sound out there because it was like, yeah, this is me, but it ain't totally me. It was me playing around and just making some hard shit to that hard ass beat, not really putting HyDro into that song. You feel me? So with that being said, that's the one why, because I don't wanna play my music out to myself and run it through the dirt to myself. You feel me? And for two, it's just because I got so much other music in my phone. I'm not one of them niggas that use Spotify and Apple Music and stuff, bro. I still do the old school. I'm downloading that shit to my music and my music playlist in my phone. Okay. So I got so many other songs, so many other tracks, so much other music that I listen to, bro. My music just gets lost in my library for real. And whenever it pops up in my, I put it on shuffle and it pops up, listen to it, I'll be like, yeah, I don't really want to hear that. I move to the next song, and I'll be like, hey, you feel me? But whenever I get to that song that I keep on repeat, and I just every time, I'll let it stop, even when it's shuffled. That song play, I'm like, damn, I do want to hear this. Fuck it, let it rock.
Okay. I feel that. All right, so my next question: when it comes to your playlist, man, who is the first person on your playlist that you listen to? So if somebody was to go to your playlist right now, who would be the first person they see in your playlist?
Right now, ironically, the very first person in my playlist is Tia Corinne. That Freaky T shit. She slid on that bitch. She fucking slid on that motherfucking Tia. You slid on that bitch. If you see this motherfucker, I swear to God, that shit was tough. I promise you, bro. Me as a celebrity, bro, I'm gonna be just like this. I'm gonna give props to the fucking artists that I fuck with because I am a music lover, period. I'm not about to step into this lane of, I'm an artist, so nigga, I don't give a fuck about your music, nigga. It's all about me. Yeah, nigga, HyDro shit, nigga. Yeah, you good if you on my song. I said, nigga, I don't give a fuck about that. Nigga, if you slid on that bitch, bro, you slid on that bitch. So Tia, you did that shit. And like I said, I'm a dancer and shit. I done learned how to do the Memphis jerking and shit because I ain't from Memphis, bro. I like footwork dances and shit. I used to jerk, so I done fuck around and learned how to jerk myself by self-teaching and studying videos and stuff. Man, that's one of my favorite songs to jerk to right now, man. That motherfucker's so clean. Oh. Man, shout out the whole Memphis, man, 901, man. Y'all boys like that. Yeah.
That part. So my last and final question, man, is winding the time down, man. I'm truly enjoying this conversation. But my last I have for you, my boys, when it comes to dancing, man, like, what is it about the style of dancing as a whole that just, gives you that energy, that motivation to just, go out there and do your thing?
Man. Okay, it's more like it's ingrained in me now, bro. From my point of view, I can only say if it ain't in you, it ain't in you. If it's in you, it's in you. And for me, it's just in me. I've been performing since I was in elementary school. Shit, and it was just by happenstance. My damn who was this? Was that third grade? I want to say my third grade class. They made us dress up like ducks and perform for the damn the parents and shit. Now I'm a little ass kid, but we had a whole stage and there's an auditorium full of parents. That's a performance. You feel me?
Right.
And it's not like we had the adults, out there supervising what we did. We had to perform based off of practice and shit. So that started
Right.
and marked the beginning of my performing career. And then from then on, my dancing shit took a whole different turn, because when I got into middle school, the dance teacher at my middle school saw that I could dance, ended up being cool with my mom, talking to my mom, and saw that I could dance. And she put me in her dance class. And at that point in time, it was considered AO to be in dance class. You feel me? And you know, aside from that year, because she had 3 other boys that was, you know, cool. But I performed at the high school auditorium with an auditorium full of people at that one. But then off of that performance, she put me into the dance class, and that was the rest of my school career performing. You know, and from that, I became a dance teacher. I done choreographed dances to put on stage myself and performed along with my students sometimes. You know, it's a lot. It's a lot, right? I've been performing my whole life, right? So it's just about, it's in me now, honestly.
Okay. I feel that. Well, HyDro.
Pause.
Never gotta say, man, I truly have enjoyed the conversation, man. It's truly been such an honor and a pleasure talking up with you, man. You know, find down. But like I said, I definitely appreciate you. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep grinding. Keep your foot on the gas, as I always say. Real quickly, let people know where they can follow and tap in.
You already know. Once again, man, this has been HyDro, the motherfucking Xlushie kid. That's HyDro, the Xlushie kid. Xlushie. Never forget, whenever you hear that motherfucking Xlushie, you know it's your boy. But y'all can follow me on all platforms at I'm HyDro Bro. I am HyDro BRO. Not I am HyDro. Not I am. I am. I'm. Yeah. I am HyDro BRO. I'm HyDro Bro. Y'all type that in everywhere except for Snapchat. It's the Xlushie kid. But you feel me? Tap in with the kid, man. And I think on Audio Mac, I think it's still HyDro TG. I still gotta change that. If it's not HyDro TG, it's I'm HyDro Bro. You feel me? So, bang.
Yeah. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. I want to say special thanks to my guest, I am HyDro, for tapping in with us live on Independent Scene Podcast. We want to thank you guys for joining us and tuning in and staying lit with us. But like I said, there you have this. This has been my time, but I look forward to seeing you guys again. And this has been a very special edition of Independent Scene Podcast. I'm your host, Honcho J, from my boy HyDro.
Appreciate it, man. Shout out Nation 9 Music, man.